7 o'clock. I'd like to call to order a regular meeting of the Brookfield Inland Wetlands Commission. Today is Monday, December 22nd, 2025. My name is Sharon Fox. I act as chair of the commission. To my right, my immediate right, is Mr. Dave Frankel. Further down to the right is Mr. Bob Hudeman, who is the commission secretary. To my left is Mr. Rob Scalera, who is an alternate. All four of us will be voting members this evening. Further down at the end is our recording secretary, Ms. Elizabeth Adams. If you're going to speak, she needs your name and address to help us out there. And further down is Ms. Laura Barkowski, who is the Wetlands Enforcement Officer. So let's do just a couple quick things here. Inland Wetlands Officers Report, active sites, nothing really dramatic on any of these, right?
Correct.
Did you actually were you able to connect with Mr. I can't remember his name, from 58 Old Grays Bridge? Did you guys actually? No, we're gonna wait on that one, right? Until
he's gonna contact me once
the plantings are in. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, so that takes care of the three of those. 35 Merwin Brook, that's with legal. 51 North Mountain, clear cutting, we're waiting for the
an inspection. To be scheduled.
238 Wisconsin Road, the plantings are in May. 171 Pocono, May, planting. 8 Dunsinane, he's gonna call you when the work is done. 31 Obtuse North, that's plantings, May 31st, and you've got another one for us?
I did. I received a complaint today. I went out for inspection on an active site. It is 19A Apache Road, W2556. I went out there and I found that no erosion and sedimentation controls have been installed. They were issued a cease and desist, which will be going out by mail tomorrow, and to contact the office immediately to install all of the silt fencing that was proposed, and that they are not operating according to their permit and that they are in violation.
Okay, because you can also do a stop work too, right?
I can. There is no one out there who could understand that at the moment. Okay. So we'll go out again.
Okay.
I don't think you mentioned 500A Federal Road.
I just jumped over all three of them.
Oh, okay.
I just jumped over all three of them.
Nothing to
Yeah,
discuss there, I
nothing to
assume.
discuss.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you for that. Like I said, if you see something, feel free, like I said, stop work. And frankly, they should stop work if they're doing work and they don't have sedimentation controls. So think about that, right?
Yep, absolutely. There's two stop work once they'll get it issued, and I can always try to hand deliver it too.
Okay. All right, anything else in enforcement? All right, we have one applicant here. I'll make a motion to go to agenda item 7A, 22 Prospect Drive, septic replacement.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. Let me get the file. Why does 22 Prospect sound familiar?
Garrett Reed, 28 Maple Road, Brookfield.
All right, Garrett, let's take a quick look at the application here. Oh, another one. Everything is in wetland soils. Beautiful thing. Okay, total acres, not quite one. Disturbed wetland area, 6,000 square feet. Total wetlands, 34,000 square feet. Disturbed linear water course, 0, and there's a little stream on the property, it looks like. Okay. All right. Do you have a map that shows what you're doing? I see a bunch of handwriting. Oh, here we go.
Yes.
So what are we doing here, Garrett?
The existing septic system is located right here, right above, in between my new system and the deck on the back of the house.
Okay.
So we're gonna abandon that one, pump it out. It's concrete galleries right now, so we pump them out and remove them. And then we're gonna, this is kind of like a hillside going down into the backyard. We're gonna install a new row right across the back hill.
So tell me, give me some idea, what's the slope on this house? I mean, is this down like 5% or 10% or, I mean, what kind of a slope is it?
Probably more than 15%, 20%.
It's a pretty steep slope.
It's pretty steep, and then it's flat down in the bottom here.
Okay, so what we know, the only thing that we know is this, right? So the whole property essentially is, are you gonna have to, did you guys did perk tests here?
We did.
And
It's
how'd
on
you
the
make
second-
out?
It's on the second page.
Is that what this is?
Yep.
So how did perk?
The perk was 1 and 10 inch. It was good, pretty good soil. The only place I found organics was all the way down at the very bottom.
So it was probably filled in.
Well, no, so there was some fill in
Oh,
the
here's
holes
your-
there. I had
okay.
this fill, and then down 17 and 23 I had original topsoil. But even underneath that, I had light brown silty loam, and then gray brown silty loam in the upper holes. It wasn't until I got to the bottom, TP3, where I went into the organics. And that was in the lower back part of the yard, down towards the train tracks.
Okay.
We're not gonna, we won't be anywhere near that.
And this is what we were just talking about, this is the grade? Help me with this, this is, what is this?
So, right now,
Okay.
the existing grade is fairly steep, which is this line here, okay?
This line here?
Yeah, the upper
Okay.
line. But then there's a fill and whatnot has to be taken off. So in this boxed out area in the slope, I remove the fill and the original topsoil layer.
Okay,
And then I fill with septic sand, that,
so
that whole box area.
I feel like this is a profile.
It
Right,
is
okay.
looking at it from the side. So
So
right
what
now
is
it's
this, what is this line then? What does this do? What is-
right here, this
line-
angle
yeah,
is
what is
about
this?
the existing slope just on the hillside.
Oh, so
Okay,
it's.
just in my work area, it's a pretty steep slope.
Okay.
But when I'm done, it's gonna be carried out a little bit flatter and then a little bit steeper off the bottom side.
So you are using big equipment to get this thing out of here?
I use an excavator.
So, install the, get septic. Get the septic in, install the septic system according to plan using an excavator. Are you gonna have to bring in soil?
We bring in sand, septic sand, it's,
Where's that, are you gonna stockpile that, or are you gonna bring
no,
it
it
in?
goes right into place.
So no stockpiling?
No,
And you're taking soil out?
no, we don't. The soil that's there, we just move to the lower side of the system, and that's what holds the sand, the new system in place.
Okay, and this is your silt fence?
Yep.
And you gotta do this now, when, is this thing failing or on them,
Yeah.
or, okay?
Yep.
You're sort of desperate, in other words.
I'm not, the
He's
owner
not.
is.
Well, yes, yes, yep,
really
you're
get
just doing the
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be good to get this silt fence towed in and with
Oh,
cold
yeah.
soil and all that? And, you know,
Believe
make,
it or not, in the grass, there's not really any frost right
Okay.
now. Yeah. Bare dirt, there's plenty of frost.
So you're putting the septic tank in the same place as the old
No,
one?
no, everything is going, believe it or not, the septic tank right now, the existing one, is underneath the deck. It has to be 5 feet away by code. So that's why
Where is it?
we're moving
That
it.
would-
Right now, the existing septic tank is right here, underneath the deck structure.
Mhm. So this is gonna be bigger? A bigger one?
The existing leach field right now is 56 feet long, covers this whole area. Ours is only 45 feet. This new system, it's actually smaller than.
There are
what's there right
galleries?
now. There's TP galleries there right now. We'll be taking them out.
Okay,
We're putting in what's called the Mantis system.
okay.
Yeah, you can't get enough square footage for the house with
Right.
TP galleries. It's
Right.
too small.
Okay.
all right, so you're bringing soil in, you're not taking soil out. You said you're excavating, about how much you're gonna, you said you're taking out this? You said you're taking out soil? Did I misunderstand you, or?
So we're not removing it from the property.
Okay.
The soil that's in this area,
Yeah.
and I'm, got this upside down, yeah. Okay, right here, we take this soil out in that box, that shape, looking at it sideways, and we just move it downhill of the new system,
Okay.
okay? So this material that's here now becomes the material that's right here on the slope.
And how far, is this all grass, do you know?
It's all grass.
Is this all grass to
Yeah.
the,
To
the edge?
There's a little bit of woods right before the train tracks.
okay.
There's trees on both sides, there's some woods, and then there's a little creek that comes down this side of the property.
Well, that was gonna be my next
Yes.
question. The creek is over here?
Yeah, and does a lot of estuarine.
So the creek, this is something like
got it.
this?
Yep.
I just updated the septic plan a little bit. It says install the silt fence, erosion controls, call for inspection before
Mhm.
you do any next steps. No stockpiling for new soil. Just got your initials in that, if you wouldn't mind. Can't think of anything we could do to make things better here for whatever wetland soils exist. I mean, that's good, you got good perks on what, at least one or two or three of them, right?
Well, we ran one perk test in
Yeah.
that upper area, we got an inch and 10.
Yeah.
Down in the bottom hole,
Yeah.
TP3, water came in on that one.
Okay,
So we would not perk down there.
Okay.
We ran into water at 28 inches.
yeah,
Yeah, that's where it.
that's why I said
truly-
you got good here,
Yeah,
but
up
one
in the
was not
top.
good.
Yeah, yep.
All right, I can't think of anything we could do to make this better.
And they are desperate.
Well, that candidly is not anything we have to worry about, okay? That's very important. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be a nuisance here.
No, no, no,
But we
no.
we can't care about that,
Mhm.
okay? Rob, anything you can think of?
No.
Okay. All right, well, I said, state law says 2 weeks, but because it's septic systems and we've had to deal with emergencies and even for people that plan ahead, we don't wait the 2 weeks.
Yep.
So with that, I'll make a motion to approve W-25-70, 22 Prospect Drive for the installation of a replacement septic system as described on a Town of Brookfield map that was received December 16th, 2025, with all the usual stipulations and noting that it incorporates the construction sequence by Brookfield Septic System, also received December 16th, 2025, which has been updated to be clear on the inspections required and that there will be no stockpiling of any new soils. I think that's
Second.
it. Okay, Dave seconds. Any discussion on the motion?
No.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, Merry
You
Christmas,
too.
Gary. All right, so. All righty, that is that. So let's go back to our agenda. We do not have any public hearings. Old business, 60 High Meadow Lane, that's the retaining wall for the pipeline. They have asked that we continue that till the 12th of January. So I'll make a motion to continue, excuse me, W-25-69 to our next regularly scheduled meeting.
Second it.
Bob seconds, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. Let's see, W-25-6869 Wisconsin Road. We have another note here, the applicant has requested to be continued till to our next meeting. So I'll make a motion to continue W-25-6869 Wisconsin to our next regularly scheduled meeting.
Second.
Dave seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. New business. The agenda was published just about the time another application was coming in, so Laura has asked me to add an agenda item to 7A, 16 South Lake Shore?
16 South Lake Shore.
16 South Lake Shore. I don't have the agenda. I don't have the number on here. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's, W-2572 to our official agenda. Dave seconds. All those in
Why not?
favor?
Aye.
Okay, so now it is officially on our agenda. All right, we did 7A. Let's take a look at W-25-71, 100 Pocono Road, Candlewood Lake Road widening.
So this is written a little bit strangely because what it is it's the causeway over by on Candlewood Lake Road. It's the town road.
By the Candlewood Inn.
Yes, by the Candlewood Inn. But because it doesn't have an address associated with it and it's a town project,
Okay.
we put it under 100 Pocono Road for town hall. Because
Oh,
we have
okay.
to put it in under an address
Oh,
for
okay.
our online permitting system.
So do you know enough about it to talk about it, or what are we
We
doing
will
with
have
it?
an engineer, they just could not make it to
Okay.
this particular meeting, so the next meeting, they will have a representation here to answer any questions, but I wanted to make sure that the application was already in front of you, so you could familiarize yourself going forward with it. And
So they're just gonna widen the road
They're
and
gonna
build
widen
the
the
road
road.
closer to the lake, I assume?
Yes, they have to rebuild that causeway, if you will. That's the area where there's
Yeah.
water on both sides.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
There's some structural issues there, so they have to do it for safety purposes.
All right,
And it's actually being done by our Public Works Department.
okay.
Will they have to repair it, but they don't have to widen it?
They call it they're widening a little bit.
Do you wanna take a look at the
So we
application
can
now?
look
I
at the-
have it here.
Oh. Is it in this file?
it should
And you're
be-
saying it's by
So,
the Candlewood
I mean, if
Inn,
it needs repair,
or the
that's one
wedding
thing.
facility?
Oh, it's a big repair, so, you know. I
If it
definitely
needs,
wanted
if
to-
they're widening it,
Widening it?
that's a different issue.
No, I don't even know how they would do that. It seems like,
The same way they did it the first time.
no, it seems like, you know, the road there,
When did they list it?
All right, well,
it might be difficult. Well, I assume they figured it out what they're gonna do.
all right, well then I'll make unless you guys wanna talk about it more, let's wait for them next
Yeah.
year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make a motion to continue W-25-71, the Candlewood Lake Road widening, to our next regularly scheduled meeting.
Second that.
Okay, Bob seconds that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous.
Widening it.
Is that?
I'm sorry, they are widening it.
Okay. Now we have W-25-72, 16 South Lake Shore. Is there anybody here for that?
There is nobody who's here for this, but they wanted to get the application formally received this evening. They do intend on attending the January 12th meeting.
Okay. Looks like they're building a house.
They are demoing an existing house and they are building a house in mostly the same footprint.
Okay, well, that's good. I like disturbed wetland area is 0, my favorite number, and disturbed linear feet of water course is 0. I like that too. All right, then, I'll make a motion to continue W-25-72, 16 South Lake Shore to our next regularly scheduled meeting.
I'll second that.
Bob seconds that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. Let's see, Laura, the D, revised inland wetlands application draft. So Laura, I'm gonna ask you to weigh in here. What is it you want us to take a look at? How can we help? What should we do?
Well, first, I did not want it to be a surprise, but we haven't updated our applications in the land use office for a rather long time, and I wanted them to have a more unified look to them. So I went ahead and I'm proposing these modifications. Substantively, there aren't all that many changes as far as what I'm asking on this application versus the original application. We tried to kind of just change the format a little bit. In addition to that, one big difference is I did add in a checklist of activities occurring within the wetlands or upland review area. Because there seems to be a lack of description, if anything, I find being a problem. And having people check it off might be a little bit, help us to ask the right questions in case they do a limited proposed, or a limited narrative. But a lot of the language is going to look very, very similar, as it's just the formatting.
Yeah, that's a good idea, application type. I like it.
I tried to keep all of the site data that we currently have on the application the same. But if there's any kind of wording or different language or additional questions that you can think of that would be helpful to the commission, because these are also applications that you review, please feel free to weigh in, give me your feedback. We'd be happy to incorporate.
I think what would be great, from my perspective, is somewhere at the top, just having the property address first.
You like that, but instead of the applicant information first and then the property information below?
No, so I would do it like, if you just moved everything down a little bit, and right here, just leave an area for the address, so that's the first thing we see. And then down here, I would leave everything the same below it, so you've got the address, the map, number, block, and lot, so it's more
So
detailed.
just switch, and we'll take the third gray highlight and just throw it where it's.
Nope, I would just leave that right where it is, just move the first gray thing and everything below it down, and just have the address here, so we can just, like, so it stands out.
Okay, so you want it.
That's my
here
only,
or
it's just a
like this?
suggestion.
Just gonna come over.
You know, way it's
So you
redundant,
don't-
the
you don't
applicant
want-
information,
is it
the
just
property
remove the
information.
property information, this one here, and just switch it to
No,
the
it
top
could be
one?
different.
Like a different font,
Could be different.
so like right here, it's like, 5 Jackson Drive. Bam, there it is. So when you grab it, you're like, oh, 5 Jackson Drive.
Just
It's right there, it's highlighted, bolded, stars around it.
We can see what we can do for that. These are fillable PDFs mostly.
That's just a suggestion. Since we do go by address.
So you're saying property information first?
No,
What would be first?
first thing would just be the address. Not the information, just the physical address. Since that's what we sort of go by, and I'm always looking at maps myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then we know, when you say the address, the first time we see it, we're like, oh, a new property, blah, blah, blah. But after the fourth time this comes up in the meeting, you just see the address and you're like, oh, yeah, I remember that one.
You mean you don't remember the application number? Because there's a box up there.
There's a
that
box
would
for
be
the
included for
application
it.
number is never, ever. Because those change all the time. When it's old business and it's an enforcement, and then it becomes new business, the numbers change for the same piece of property.
Correct.
Just a suggestion.
I appreciate this one, go and take a look at it.
Please feel free. There's no set deadline in which I need this. I was just hoping I could implement them.
This is the current one?
That is, yes.
Yeah, it's really
It's time.
stale.
It's time.
It's stale,
to
yeah.
update. And I kind of wanted them to also have a little bit more of a uniform look from the land use department. Make it officially official.
With application type, short form, long form, how does an applicant know whether it's short form or a long form?
We actually do have instructions that does explain each of the application types.
Mm-hmm.
That's included in their direction, should they choose to read it. If not, they call the office, which is the
Okay.
more likely course of action,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm happy to assist.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look at it. Thank you for printing that off. Anything else? All right, well, then I'll make a motion to continue the discussion of the inland wetlands application revision drafts till our next regularly scheduled meeting.
Second that.
Bob seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. Thanks, Laura. Okay, correspondence, nothing. Review of the previous minutes, our December 8th meeting. I read them, nothing jumped out at me. Anybody else?
I wasn't at the meeting, so
Okay,
I'm gonna have to
you're gonna-
abstain
you're gonna
on this
abstain,
anyway.
All right. Bob,
I'm up.
wants more time?
I was just looking for typos, but I didn't see anything. You did good.
She's good. Oh,
All
good?
right, yeah, I'm all right.
Okay. You want to make a motion then, Bob?
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the minutes to the meeting of December 8th, 2025.
Second.
Rob seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? One
And I have
abstention.
to abstain.
One
Wasn't at the
abstention, so
meeting.
motion carries 3-0 to 1. Informal discussion. All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So
Se-
moved.
All right, Dave made the motion, Bob seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimous. We are adjourned.